Did you know a recent study showed that the average American uses just 37% of what they learned in school in their daily life? This is according to author Ben Renner on studyfinds.org. Do you want your children graduating from high school and not knowing any of the necessary life skills to bring with them into adulthood? I think not. I personally believe that all high schools should be teaching basic life skills classes. The purpose of my speech today is to persuade my audience that all high schools should teach basic life skills classes. We all know someone who struggles with the daily life responsibilities. With high schools not teaching enough life skills, these people are finding adulthood much harder. As a high school graduate, I wish I was taught more life skills classes that instead I've had to teach myself instead. Basic life skills classes should be taught in all high schools to show students how to manage their money, keep up with housekeeping, and to develop a sense of time management. The first thought I would like to share with you is why high school should be teaching students how to manage their money. Abby Hayes, a personal finance journalist on consumercommentary.com, says 2 in 5 U.S. adults rate their knowledge of personal finance as very poor. It truly makes us wonder if this would be any different if they would have learned these skills earlier. It is vital for students to learn how to do things like balance a checkbook or even learn how to save. Instead, students are being required to learn stuff such as theories rather than developing basic money skills. According to recent research by the National Financial Educators Council on financialeducatorcouncil.org, the majority of young adults aged 18 to 24 claim money management would have been the high school level coursework that would have benefited their life the most. Now that I have shared with you how money management is important to teach in high school, I will now share with you why housekeeping skills is just as important. Are you someone who struggles with daily life responsibilities around the house? Well, if high schools would teach this life skill, then that problem of yours would be non-existent. Housekeeping is not just limited to cleaning. It can be things like doing laundry or even cooking a meal. These skills are necessary for young adults to know so they can properly run a household. Many children are being used to eating things like fast food because maybe their parents are at work and they don't have time to cook for them. But according to this article titled Why High School Should Be Teaching Life Skills on educationskills.com, basic cooking skills help improve health, save money, and create positive family interactions. Another important skill that should be taught in high school is how to keep your house clean. Keeping a tidy home can help keep a clear mind and stay organized. With the help of the school system, they can successfully prepare students for adulthood by teaching them these skills. Now that I have shared with you the housekeeping duties, I will now finish with how this will help create a sense of time management for these students. The final reason that high school should be teaching life skills is to give students a sense of time management. Perhaps the most important skill a young adult should know is how to successfully prioritize their time productively. Amy Morin from verywellfamily.com says teens who don't learn time management are at risk of becoming lifelong procrastinators. In addition, school can be stressful to a student who has extracurriculars or even a job. But with the help of the school system, these young adults could develop a sense of time management skills that could lift the stress off their shoulders. High schools can help students learn to prioritize their time by helping them create schedules or even helping them set goals. As we get older, time management becomes more and more valuable. Without time management skills, these young adults are simply just not prepared for the outside world. In conclusion, I have shared with you the benefits of teaching basic life skills in high school and persuade my audience that these classes would help students tremendously. I have explained to you that teaching life skills in all classes will help educate students on how to manage their money, keep up with housekeeping skills, and create a sense of time management. Overall, most of what curriculum covers is just academic information, giving students only a few, if not no, opportunities to develop cognitive life skills that will benefit them in the future. Having these life skills classes in high school is a very smart and beneficial way to prepare students for the real world. It is simply time for students to stop wondering, when will I ever use these skills after school? Thank you for your attention and listening to my speech.